because that is why I love Hunter x Hunter. Just because. It doesn't need to be anything other than you do. Like with Dragon Ball, I love it because I love it. But we're gonna get into something a little bit better than just because. Without getting into any spoilers, because it's definitely, if you want to see it, you should definitely see it. If you have any interest in it whatsoever, even if you don't have any interest in it, go watch it, because you're probably gonna have interest in it if you think that what the start of it is bad. Which is kind of odd, because if you like the start of it, then you wouldn't really like the... Well, you would, because you like good things. I'm sure you guys like good things, right? Yeah, I'm sure of it. If you don't, I'm sorry. But 100%, Hunter x Hunter has everything you need. It works. It works as a shonen anime more than a shonen anime. No, it plays on what shonen anime is, and it takes that, and it's like, there wasn't an overabundance, like obviously after Dragon Ball there was lots of others, especially like the upgrowth of One Piece just a year before Hunter x Hunter started, and it brings this sort of light to shonen, and it's like we play on its tropes, even though it's like way ahead of its time. Hunter x Hunter is so great, and it starts off not, well, as your normal shonen anime. It's like, I wouldn't say it's bad at the start, but it's not as amazing as the end of it is if you are only watching the anime, which is one of the few animes that I've seen. Yeah, I don't watch too many animes to be say, only 100 and something. But I mainly just read manga because I'm a higher class than all of you peasants. But once it gets to the points where it really strives. My gosh, some of that later stuff, just it's incredible how much it works with you. It breaks you down into a pile of just utter garbage. Just horrible. You see people going through so many bad things. Maybe I'll do a spoiler review thingy or whatever on Hunter x Hunter. Who knows? It definitely deserves it. So I might, and it's only been a year since I've been a fan of Hunter x Hunter, and I still love it. I still rewatch it all the time, especially now that the dub's starting to catch up and the manga's stopped again. Although it's going to end, the manga, and hopefully the anime will come back, because the anime definitely works on a lot of the flaws of the manga. But the fact that it doesn't end it in a dissatisfying way, but it doesn't just give you like a big brawl. I mean, it does, but it shows more than just people punching each other. I mean, the different ways that they use, like Nen and stuff, like so many different powers are used, and that's why I like One Piece. One Piece fights are fun and they're interesting because they can go like with so many different like opportunities. You don't just have to punch harder than the other person. You have to think, and that's what Hunter x Hunter does. Like for basically all of the series, Gon and Killua and everyone is weaker than the enemy, but they play off. They work out tactics. It's a smarter way of tackling fights than just I punch harder than you, so I win. And that's amazing. The fights are more incredible than more tactical, and it feels like somebody's fighting for their life, and it's always the underdog most of the time. And with the supporting cast actually like working to to become that, oh, these are the epic moments. These are the moments that are supposed to just be a really cool fight. But they still have depth to them. They're not again, just people punching each other. They have a stronger connection than anything else. It's morals fighting. And the villains are, well, okay. Greed Island's villain is a little bit bad, but all the other villains, and for the first, like, 2 arcs, there isn't really a villain. Everyone else is amazing. I love all of them. I think that they're not just a guy that wants to take over the world or a guy that wants to kill the other guy. They have a motivation. And in the Chimera Ant arc, the ending to the villain was the best thing I've ever seen. They didn't just do what you'd expect with a villain. I loved it. Amazing. I'm really trying not to get into spoilers. But and without trying to go too far into the manga, because even then, that's even more people that haven't seen it. And it all stems from like one little goal that you think will maybe go on for like a little bit, like 50, because you know you'd have to like get there, but it turns into a epic journey where so much stuff is happening. It's not find the One Piece or collect Dragon Balls or like save somebody from an evil organization. It's to see someone. To see someone that you have barely spent your life with and you just want to see them. You don't quite know because they left you and you would think that wow, but Gon is like that must be incredible out there. I want to like go experience that. And throughout the entire anime, you're constantly like seeing really cool things and like experiencing stuff, building throughout the entire thing. The characters are great. They're not just one dimensional. They have layers. They have flaws. They have imperfections that make them true humans, and it just works to become like a strong anime. I know I'm just talking a lot about just the anime, but it's truly incredible, and I can't see many things that could really rival it. Now, obviously, I haven't seen every anime or read every manga under the sun, but I just have to say that Hunter x Hunter has so many different things that work off of each other. Like shonen, shonen is dumb. Okay, shonen is stupid. I love shonen, but it's like I mean most of the time. Sometimes they can be really good, but a lot of the time it is a lot of just fights, which are awesome. Awesome. I love shonen for that. But sometimes you can just like feel that emptiness. Like, hey, sometimes I just want to like not have fights. Not like not have fights in a shonen anime. I don't know what you're thinking. That's crazy. I mean, not it boiled down to just a fight. Something a little bit more characterful. Is that a good way to say it? I don't even know. I'm just saying that as like I think that was creepy. I'm just saying that as like I love like Dragon Ball, One Piece, Bleach, like any of that stuff. I love, and they have like cool fights, but something more than that. And I think Hunter x Hunter does that. It plays off of it. It's not just another one of those it's not another good shonen. Like it's just something that plays off of shonens. It it works with shonen. Like you can see it as either. You can see it as like a shonen or like just a it's a battle anime, but it's not just all about the battles. I mean, obviously, it is mostly boiled down to like a one-on-one match, but that's the glory of it. It doesn't have to be that, and Hunter x Hunter knows that. It works with that. It shows that this isn't just the only way that you can beat the bad guy. I mean, yes, granted, most of the arcs do end in a brawl. Well, Greed Island ends in a brawl. The other ones are actually really good because they mostly don't end in just like a one-on-one fight. And the before, there's so much tension throughout like most arcs. There's like a build up to see like, oh my gosh, this is what we're fighting. This is what we're fighting for. You know what, like people are either like being killed, or you see what they're fighting to protect, to cherish. And although it's really just to find Gon and to find Gon's father, Gene, it doesn't it doesn't have to. They go to so many different locations, and they go and they meet so many people, and it works towards that. They find them, they help them. There are so many like it's it doesn't feel like a side mission. It feels like this is the journey that they're going through to find this person. And once they do eventually find this person, there's so much more that they'd have accomplished than just, oh, I found him. Good job. Series end. It it works so well, and and that's really why I love Hunter x Hunter without spoilers or anything like that. Wow, 12 whole minutes of me talking about why I love Hunter x Hunter. Usually these vlogs aren't too long, these vlogalicious vlogs, but I felt like I just need to talk to you guys, and just admire what is Hunter x Hunter. I've been talking for a while, you've been looking at this ugly mug, or you've just been doing something else while I've been talking. Either way, thank you for watching, I do appreciate it. You are the only soul. And I'll catch all you guys. Why did I say that? You're gonna have to know. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video, and will join me for the next one where we're doing stuff, and as I always like to say, Crazy Craig is out. I can do that faster. Come on, guys. Alright, do it with me now. Do it with me. Grab a drink. Grab a drink. I'll wait here for a second. Alright. You got a drink? Alright. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video. Enjoy me for the next video and stuff. And as I like to say, Crazy Crackers out. There we go. That was better. Did you do it with me? You better have done it with me. If you didn't bloody do it with me, I'm gonna